And we are live. Let's just make sure I do the other part as live. And here we go live. Hi guys. So I'm just checking up right now. We're live. All right, guys. So we're live right now. I guess let me just see if I could ask people to refresh. I just need to check it out. Just give me a moment. Okay, so we have 2 viewers right now. So guys, we're starting in a moment. I'm just waiting for others to join. We'll be starting shortly in another 2-3 minutes. So in the meantime, a very warm welcome to everybody joining us. Okay, wave me a hi if you are able to see me right now. Wave me a hi. Hi Hita, how are you? So guys, wave me a hi if you're able to see me. If you're right now, if everything is working fine, wave me a hi. 2. Okay. So just give me a second. Very warm welcome to everybody. I'm just confirming at my end that if everything is working fine. I'll also try to open up at my end in one screen. Let's see. Okay, so great. I guess we are on right now. Okay, so it's not Heta. Every name is saying Yogesh right now. I don't know why. So maybe you could change your name right now. From the bottom, it says just below the video, you could change your name. Okay, so if you want to change your name, you could just below the video. If you see, you could just change the name and say save. So somehow something went wrong with the software, I guess. All right, so so now everybody is by default changed to the name. Okay. All right, so guys. So we have a good number of people in the house now. Let's begin. So guys, let me just give you a brief little introduction right now about myself. Okay, what I am or what exactly I do. Okay, so great. So now people are there. All right. So guys, my name is Gaurav Madan. Okay, and I've been an entrepreneur for long, into this digital marketing field for quite long, almost 7 years now. Okay. And now when I talk about this, so what I've been doing so lately is I keep on trying out or testing out a lot of new things in the market. Okay, so since the industry is so dynamic, so it makes more sense to actually go ahead and do a lot of testing. Okay, so for a lot of people who may be joining me for the first time, I would make sure that a little introduction about myself, and I'll also introduce you to my website and the latest things which I've been doing. Okay, and I'll tell you what today's webinar is all about. Today's webinar is mostly driven towards a new technology, which I've been testing upon, and it's amazing stuff. I must say, it's pretty amazing stuff. Okay, and you're going to really love it. So we are live, and I could see that it is live 10 days. Okay, so let's just go back and let me just give a little introduction about myself for people who have not been really knowing me or who I am or what I do exactly. Okay, so let's quickly go and let me give you an introduction. So I'll share my screen right now. Okay, and that should give you a pretty solid thing about who I am or what I do. So guys, here we go. So my name is Gaurav Madan. I am 25 years of age right now. Okay, I've done my education or master's from one of the most reputed institutes in India, which is Narsi Munji. And now so far I've actually trained more than not it's here written as 900, but I've trained more than 2,000 plus professionals in the field of digital marketing. So I'm a trainer and I'm an entrepreneur simultaneously. So I'm a certified by Google, spoken at a couple of events, okay, done corporate trainings and normal trainings as well, consulted almost 20 plus brands across the globe, not just in India, but across the globe. I've actually consulted 20 plus businesses and helped them achieve their objectives. Moving on, I also used to run my show, which was predominantly dealing in actually interviewing all the tech founders, all the good tech companies founders, and then bringing insights from them to each and everybody out there in the market. And then I have a lot of skill sets at my hand. I've been doing a lot of stuff, so I got a couple of insights and skill sets. And then people mostly say, things like I'm daddy of digital marketing. I don't know where does this phrase comes from and everything. So, but people have been saying a lot of good stuff. So they may be liking my trainings and stuff. Okay, so that's what I've been doing, and that's who I am. A very warm welcome to everybody who is right now with me. Okay, very, very warm welcome to everybody. I'm glad that you are part of my webinar today. So just give me a moment. Let me, make sure I go ahead and ask people to come live. I'll just make sure, I'll just put something on Facebook as well, so that people know that we're live now. Okay, and people could actually go ahead and come up and join us. So I'll do that. Just give me a moment. So it takes a moment for me to actually let people know. So guys, today's major priority is all about discussing something which is called as today as we call it as push notifications, desktop push notifications. Let's just quickly go and, hey guys, let me just, I'm live now. Come join me. Just give me a second. Somebody's on the roof. I guess I'll just do that. Okay, so we have done that. Just give me a moment. Okay. Just a second. All right. So I'll stop to screen share. So guys, I hope everybody is able to see me right now. I guess my camera is off, so I'm switching on my camera again. So yeah, now we're back. All right. So all the people in the house, great. Okay, so people joining in now. A very warm welcome to everybody, guys. Very warm welcome. So guys, which part of the countries or which countries are you really joining me from right now? Could you give me in the chat box which countries are you joining me from? Just or which states you're joining me from? Just let me know in the chat box. That would be great to know where people are joining me from today. Dun, dun, dun. Delhi, India. Okay, so all right. South Africa. Okay, great. Screen is not viewable. Yeah, screen would not be viewable right now. So we have people in the house. Okay, just Hawaii, US, Malvinagar, great. Hyderabad, USA. Great. So we have approximately Rajasthan. So we have people coming from different geographies altogether. So guys, first of all, a very warm welcome to everybody, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad that you are with me. Delhi, Karnataka, almost from different parts of the countries. All right, great to have you here, guys. Welcome aboard. All right, so let's talk about today's webinar right away without wasting any further time. Okay, I normally happen to start on time and end on time. So guys, today's webinar is going to be all about one simple thing, which is called push notifications. And most of you are actually knowing push notifications from something which is called as, we have a mobile phone, you download an application, and then app owner sends you notifications. App owner sends you notifications. But that's not the notification I'm really talking about right here. I'm talking about altogether a different type of notification. Okay, so I'm talking about desktop notifications, desktop push notifications, which is altogether a big deal. It's a new tech which was launched by Safari, then Chrome, and then Mozilla, I would say. Okay, and following which, what is happening is now we guys have access to these things. Okay, we guys have actually access to these things, and based on that, we could actually send notifications to everybody. So guys, don't worry about your name. It's absolutely fine. Name is not really a requirement here. So let's get into the content. Okay, so we could just directly get into the content right away. Relax about your name. Maybe some bug in the software, but then relax. Let's relax and talk about it right away. Okay. So guys, now when you talk about these desktop push notifications, so we have been talking about desktop push notifications. What kind of desktop push notifications I'm talking about? How do they really look? Okay, to just give you an example, I would like to share my screen with you, possibly if, I guess, I'm not sure if my screen would display that to you. Okay, let me give you a live example. Let me give you a live example, guys. So what kind of notifications I'm talking about? So guys, I'm going to send you a link right now. Okay, I'm going to send you a link, okay, or share a link right now with you. And if you open that link into the, your browser, and if you just subscribe to one of the notifications part, so you'll be able to see how notifications really work, or desktop notifications really work in real time. It's a really interesting thing, which you'll love, I'm pretty sure about. Okay, so let me just go ahead and share that video. So I'm sharing my screen now with you. Okay, my screen is shared now with you. No thanks. All right. So guys, just all you have to do is just go to this particular page. That's my website name. Okay, you could go to this particular page. All right, and there would be an option which would ask you to subscribe. There would be an option which would ask you to subscribe. Okay. So I'll show you what kind of option you'll get in a second. In the meantime, I'm turning something off on my website because there was a webinar invite as well, which was running. I would be switching that off, that webinar invite. Yeah, that's done. Okay. So guys, go to this website now. And what you'll see is you'll be getting an option to subscribe, or it would say something like, let me just go ahead and see what kind of option it gives us. So the option would be something like, yeah, dear marketer, I would like to send you push notifications, or send updates to you rather. It says, dear marketeer, I would like to send updates to you, includes freebies, offers to help you grow faster. What say? Yes, I would like that. No, I'm fine. Just try pressing yes, I would like that. Okay, just try pressing yes, I would like that on this particular website. And you would actually see a glimpse of notification. Just do that right now. And from the back end, I could actually go ahead and see as well if you would be subscribing. So there are 2 people who have subscribed, I guess, so far. So let me take a screenshot of it and paste it right here. Okay. So how the notification is going to look like on my website, so that you are able to recognize that. Well, let me take a screenshot, grab a screenshot, and put it right there. Okay. So how do I insert an image? Yeah, that would be great. Just give me a moment. I'll just insert the image so that you know what that pop-up would look like if you really want to go ahead and subscribe to that. So guys, this is a kind of pop-up which would appear on my website, and you could say yes, I would like that, and you would see there would be an option then which says, okay, you have been subscribed to Gaurav Madan. All right. So guys, give me a 1 if you did that. Give me a 1. Give me a yes. Right now, give me a yes if you have done that. Okay. Give me a yes if once you do that. Okay, so now I guess everybody's coming in the back end. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. So give me a yes once you do that. Actually, I went to see the chat box, so I'll go into another screen to see the chat part. So guys, let me know once you do it so that we could know that it's working. Okay, yes, a lot of people are saying yes, great. So now people have done a lot of yes from people, so people have done it. Great, so now everybody's done it. So great, now I could see that people have done this. So so guys, now let me go ahead and shoot a notification to you, a live notification. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a live notification to you. You'll see how it is going to look like. Okay, let me just go ahead and at my backend and see how many people actually did it right now. So we had, okay, so we have approximately 12 people who have done it. So others, if you want, you could just go to gauravmadan.com and press on a notification like this. Okay, it would say, dear marketer, I would like to send you updates to you. Includes freebies, offers to help you grow faster. What's it? Okay, so that's something which you'll get. And if you say yes, I mean, if you go ahead and say yes to that, that would be amazing because you will be able to, do it faster. I could send you a notification on that behalf there. Okay, so let me just check it out. How many people have actually done it right now? So let's say there are almost great. So now, guys, let me send you a notification right away. I guess you may have already received a notification by now. Let me just check it out if notification went out. All right, not yet. Okay, so let me just shoot out a notification to you right now. Okay, so that would really help you. So I'll show you the process of building that notification right now. Okay, let me just go ahead and share my screen, the other one. And so that you're able to see how that works. So guys, now I'm there in my notification screen. I'll just quickly go into say new notification right now. And you'll see a new notification would come up at your end. Let's just go here and let's just take a picture. I'm going to just say picture. Again, I'm going to say live webinar notification, just a tag to recognize what notification I'm sending. Okay, it's a very great software to capture your customers' attention and everything. So let's just go and say, let me give you really something very, very crazy. Okay, million visitors a month. Okay, and then let's say, how does that sound? Click here to click here to learn how to drive 1 million visitors to your website every month. Okay, so guys, now what I'm doing is I'm creating a notification right now, and I'm giving a call to action. I'm going to choose a list right now. Let's just say I choose a list. And now what I'm going to say is I'm going to send you that particular link. Okay, let me take out that link right now. And I'm going to send you that link right away. You will love this, what I'm giving you as value. So this video is also very cool. So make sure you bookmark this video as well. What I'm going to send you right now, which is $1 million visitors a month. Okay, which is not an easy game. Okay, but right here, all I'm going to say is just go create. My notification is created now for all the new subscribers which have just subscribed to me. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this notification, and I'm going to make sure I could also. So one thing is I could schedule this broadcast for a particular time if I want. Okay, I could do that. All right, so that's one. Second thing which we could do is we could actually go ahead and we could do an instant broadcast. So basically scheduling, or I could broadcast this instantaneously. Two things that we could easily do. And another thing which you could do is we could also have a repeat section that if somebody is not clicking on it, okay, then repeat this notification again and again until unless somebody clicks on it. So I could say repeat this approximately 5 times, and I'll say every single hour, every 1 hour, repeat this, okay, and just go ahead and send this notification to everybody. So I'm just going to send this right now, and it's sent. So guys, its notifications is sent right now, and look at this even on my screen. So I'll take a screenshot right now and show you how it looks at my screen, so that you could understand. So people who have not really, subscribed, they could also see how the notifications really look like. So I've got a notification in at my part. So I'll just quickly go ahead and drag the image right here, and so that you could actually see how these notifications really look like. Look at this. So guys, that's how it is going to look like right now. Okay, let me just sharing my screen. Okay, so I guess the screen share should now be on a different one. Let me show you. So here we go. So guys, did you get the notification? Give me a yes into the chat box if you get the notification. Give me a yes into the chat box if you get the notification. I would love to see if you got the notifications. Give me yes. Give me yes. I got notification. Right. Used for sending notification. Yes, yes, you've got yes, yes, yes. Great. So now people are getting lots of notifications, right? Great. That's pretty cool. Okay. So now, great. So amazing. So now everybody has actually gone ahead and said that they've got notifications. So guys, just imagine the power, okay? So just imagine the power of these things, just imagine it. So a couple of people have not got it. 1 or 2 people are saying. 1 people is saying he did not get it. Everything else says yes, I've got it. Okay, so great. So people who have not got it. So for you, what I've done is I've shared right now. I've shared something right now which you see on your screen. How the notifications are going to really look like. Okay, just look at this, how notifications are really looking like. Let me share this with you. Okay, so let's just say the webinar push notifications, and I'm going to share this link with you so that you have these notes with you. Okay, let me just share this with you. Let me make this link get a shareable link, and public on the web. Just give me a second. I'm going to just drop this. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm sharing this link right now with you guys. Okay, so people, does it work in mobile phones as well? Some people are saying yes, it works in Android. It works in Android, not in iOS. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to broadcast this URL. You may need to scroll down a little bit to actually see this notes. Okay, so I've added a notes right now, and I've also broadcasted a message to you. So you will have to scroll down the video a little bit. Okay, at your end, and you would be able to see that particular section right there. The link for this particular document would be right there with you. Okay, so the link for that document would be right there with you. Okay, so now let me tell you all about these things. All right, and so that you could actually go ahead and understand what this is all about. So guys, now what's happening right now is in 2016. Okay, so we have been, so for long I've been doing email marketing. For long, I have been doing email marketing. Trust me, it's been really, really long since I've been doing email marketing. Okay, it's almost been 5 years that I keep on doing email marketing and nothing else. And trust me, it generated almost $20,000 USD. Okay, in last 6 months for me. That's the major part of the success, So that's what email has been able to do right now to me. But now what has happened is I have started seeing, or not just today, but I have seen a decrease. I've seen a decrease in my open rates. Specifically, this happened when the promotions tab of Gmail was launched. After specifically promotions tab of Gmail was launched. Okay, and I've also seen that people over web, hesitate. They really hesitate many times. Not all of them, but many times, if they don't know you, many times they would give you either wrong information, okay, or they would avoid giving out. They would avoid giving you the information. And that's something which is really, really, sad, because people not giving us information. How do we get back to them? Okay, how do we really get back to them? That's really tough to actually get back to them, right? So now when we cannot really get back to them in that scenario, what do we do? What do we really do, guys? Okay, so because if we have lost a visitor, then that means there could be a trouble for us. Visitor lost is lost completely. There is no coming back to that visitor, right? So people are not going to come back, and how are we going to do reach out to them unless I use something which is called remarketing, and remarketing involves another expenditure. So remarketing we could do, and we could get back to them, but that involves money. That involves really money to actually get back to these guys. Okay, so now because of this, entire scenario changes a little bit, and how it changes is now we need something where we do not ask people about their information. We do not ask people about their information, but rather they can still subscribe. Not rather, but they can still subscribe without sharing information with us. Subscribe to our website, or whatever we own, a forum or whatever XYZ thing you own. So people should be able to subscribe to you, and when people should be able to subscribe to you, okay, that is going to really benefit you in terms of people subscribe to your list, and then that happens to be good, right? And you can send notifications to them. So that's the entire ball game, so that we could get back to them. All right, we could send notifications to them, and we could get back. We could really get back to our customers, and we could predominantly sell more. Okay, and because people are not going to take the decision at the very first time or at the very first onset, people would take time to take this decision. People would take time to take this decision, right? So it's always good to actually get them somewhere in our sales funnel, or maybe take their email IDs. But if people are not happy giving their email IDs, and on top, people are not really clicking on these emails. They're not even opening on those emails. That's another challenge which we have been facing. And then email softwares, we talk about email softwares. They have monthly recurring bills, okay, and we have subscriber limits. We have number of email limits. Okay, so we have limits basically. All right, so what if we could remove this limitation and we could make it unlimited, and we could get something like we could get over the game? I'm not at all saying that email is redundant. Please don't get me wrong for that. Email is not at all redundant. It is one of the best platforms so far. Okay, it's not redundant at all. So, but all I'm saying is something better, a better technology, which we could actually use for further use. That is what I'm really talking about. So that's where we introduce something called as desktop push notifications. Okay, guys, this is desktop push notifications. Plus, it would also work on Android, but it would not work on iOS. So this works on desktop push notifications. Works on both. It works upon something which is called desktop, and as well as Android mobile phones. Okay, that's where it will work. All right, because iOS is not yet open to all these things, so we cannot. This would not work in iOS. This would not really work on iOS. That's something which is a little difficult to understand. Okay, So now, when you talk about all these things, how do we actually go ahead? So just give me a second. Somebody's bothering me over messages. Let me just make sure I make it mute. Can I make it mute? Yeah, I'll make it do not disturb. Yeah, great. So guys, now when you talk about this, introducing something called as desktop notifications, which work on Android and desktops as well. And this is what is going to help us to get to the next wave, or this is what is going to really help us to reach out to the next level. Okay, and that's where this software comes into picture. Now, this software, what is this software? Guys, software is actually, it helps us to go to, it helps us to send push notifications. So that's the URL. Okay, that's the URL right now. I'll take you to this URL right away. Let's just go into this URL. So this is one of the softwares, which is one of the most revolutionary tech of 2016. People, you would not imagine that this tech has been around earlier, and been launched very recently. And this is one of the #1 message autoresponder, I would say. So this is, what this really does is, it actually, people can subscribe from, let's say, Chrome, Safari, Mozilla. Okay, they subscribe to this particular push response. The name of the tool is push response. Okay, and then you could actually go ahead and send notifications to them. You could go ahead and send notifications to them. All right, and guys, not just this notifications which I'm talking about. There are a few more features which you could do. All right, so first thing is, what you could do is you could send instant notifications, or we call them broadcasts to people. Now, another beautiful feature about this particular software is it lets you have autoresponder sequences. Okay. Autoresponder sequences. What this does is, you could actually build sequences on the basis of of list, whatever list you make, just like autoresponders, just like email autoresponders. It works exactly similar way. That's revolutionary, guys. Now, building something like this here is revolutionary. Let me show you. Let me go ahead and again show you this particular thing. Let me stop sharing the screen and get back and share another screen with you, so that I could show you that, or how you could go ahead and build those particular two. Let's just go ahead. All right, so give me a second. I'm just getting back into my software. Yeah. So guys, now this was what I actually sent to you. I'll go back into my notifications. Not just this. This is a software demo which I'm giving you right now. The name of the software is Push Response. I've actually shared the details in my page there, and there is also a coupon code which I've given. It's a wonderful coupon code which I've given. So now, when you talk about this, let me just go into something which is now my list. So I could build a web list right now. There's another feature which is on Facebook. Now, Facebook is for only pros. I'll give a demonstration for that as well a little while after this. So first, let's go into web. So I have built a web list right now, which you could see. There are two web lists which are built, and both of them could be different lists altogether. Now, what we actually could do is, we could go into sequences. We could go into sequences, and we could actually build these sequences. We could go ahead and build a new sequence altogether. Okay, we could build a new sequence altogether, and we could actually go ahead and say new sequence, or we could go ahead and, let me just go into this sequence right now. That's a very first first notification which will go to the user, very first. And you could have same, just like you could have a link, you could have select the list which you want. And the cool thing about this is, guys, it would add filters. You could add filters. Okay, you could add filters in terms of language. Okay, that's not really required. And you could also add filters in terms of send to subscribers which actually clicked on a particular notification, or send to a subscriber which did not click on a particular notification. You could actually go ahead and have filters applied here. Okay, and you could have that right here. That's one. Another thing which you could do in the sequences is, now this is first message. This is the very first message which you're going to have. Other thing is, you could go into after that into sequences, and you could actually go ahead and build a complete sequence. Look at this. Now, right now, what I've done is, after the thanks first message, based on somebody clicked or somebody did not click, we could actually go ahead and set up another another notification altogether. So if somebody clicked, send him to follow up the first message. Okay, basically follow. Basically, it's Facebook ads tricks. That's the next message it will go. If they did not click, send a follow up message for that. And if then further they do not click, then send another one, which is right there, which is another Facebook ads tricks, which you see right here. So all I'm saying is, let me make it simplified for you. Let me make this version very simplified for you. I'm going to use Google Docs right now for this. Okay. So what you could do in this meaning is, you could actually set a first message that goes by default to everyone. Okay, there will be a link in that. Obviously, we want to have link everywhere. All right. Then, if someone clicks on the message, okay, then we can send a different message. Okay, and if someone did not click, we could send a follow-up to him. So what is going to happen is, now I'm going to turn back my screen with you so that you see what is there in my docs right now. Okay, so look at this. So you could actually go ahead and set a first message by default, which goes to everyone, and then you could actually go ahead and send the second message. Maybe someone who clicks on your first message, or if the person does not click on your first message, okay, you could send the person to another one. So similarly, you could go ahead and build more lists here. Now, on the basis of if someone who clicked the first message can be sent a different notification now. And if someone did not click the the follow-up as well, you could send a new notification to him. Now, what is happening is, guys, you're just trying to create a follow-up. You're just going to create a sequence. You're just going to create actually a wonderful sequence. Okay, and in this sequence, what is going to happen is somebody who does not click also keeps on getting inside it. Okay. Now, so now somebody who does not do it. It's a proper sequence which we are creating all together. That's what we are doing right now. Okay. Now let me give you a practical example for this by showcasing this to you right now. Okay. So let me give you a practical example. Now let's just go into another sequence altogether. I'll create a new sequence right now for you. I go and say new sequence, and I go and select my first notification by default. Okay, first notification by default. All right, and I say this is my first thank you message for subscribing. Let's say somebody subscribes, he will immediately get this notification, the number one. All right, I'll say thank you for subscribing, or we could say that, hey, whatever you want to say, your first gift is here. Okay, so I could go ahead and say that. And now I could say, I would like to give you 300 plus awesome tools to get you started. Okay, so click here to grab your gift. So that's the very first notification which we could send, and I could go ahead and just go ahead, and I could have 300 awesome plus tools right away. It's right here, and then I could choose the list for which I want to send a sequence for. I could send the sequence for my Facebook, let's say web list right here, and then I could just say create. So this is the very first message which we have created for whosoever actually enrolls into that particular list. It gets this message. And now what we could do is we could go ahead into sequences. We could go ahead into sequences now. And in this sequences, what we could actually do is we could now send, further, somebody, let's say, who clicked, somebody who clicked, and somebody who did not click. So if somebody who clicked, great. That means we could send him another notification. Let's say I want to send them another notification, somebody who actually clicked on it. So let's just get them to, I would like to send another notification to them. I'm just trying to see if I could get a better picture. Yeah, this one would not work. Let me just say, yeah, this one is fine. So now I want to actually go ahead and send, this is let's say this is a follow-up sequence one. All right, and now I could send him to another page altogether of my website. Now I could give him another one, lead magnets, okay? Let's say the lead magnets. Do you have one? No? If no, then this is the guide which will help you set it up all at once and gain more subscribers. Get started now. Now what I'm doing is, somebody who clicked, I'm sending him another notification altogether, and I could now have two lead magnets. Okay, that's my URL, which I'll actually go ahead and have it right now. And I could see that time delay. I could say, let's send it after, let's say 5 hours. Okay, let's send it after 5 hours. And you could go ahead and send it after 5 hours, and I could create the sequence right away. And now what has happened? A follow-up one has been created. Now similarly, I could send a follow-up message to somebody who did not click on my first notification. All right, who did not click on my first notification, and I could send them the same gift again, or I could add on another gift to add value to my user, or to build trust and to do a lot of things, or maybe I could use a more compelling message this time, so that the person ends up in actually clicking on it. So I could say no click, and I could actually go ahead and I could have another notification here. Okay, so guys, you could basically go ahead and have as many notifications you like. It's an unlimited sequence which you could create right now. Okay, so that's the real power of this game altogether. That's the real power of actually this game altogether. Okay. So how many? So let's just say a couple of questions which I've got. So some people are saying screen is not clear. So guys, if screen is not clear, I would advise you to actually refresh it. So sometimes what happens, I'm running it through Google Hangouts. Okay, that's what I'm using right now. So if you try to refresh it, it would actually become better. Many times the because of the internet, screen normally gets blurred. Now so next thing people say is the plugin, is it a plugin or an online software offer? This is an online software, buddy. How many installations will be included in the basic offer? Unlimited. This is unlimited. So Bharat says, is push lead and push response same or different? It's different. Push leads is another software which was at a basic price they gave, but it did not include a lot of functionality. Like it cannot add something which is like autoresponders. Now this particular software can does all the automated work, and once somebody subscribes, an auto sequence gets started. So that is the difference between push leads and push response. But I believe this is way better than push response, I would say. Okay, so sorry, push leads. Push leads is nowhere close to this. It came out recently in the market. They just launched early. That's it. Otherwise, this is a killer software. Okay, I've just started. I haven't even started showcasing you these things. I'm going to start showcasing you these things now. And we can through notifications after users to our site. Yeah, you could send unlimited notifications once somebody enrolls into or subscribes to your list. Unlimited, literally unlimited. Okay, so this lets you. Can this software integrate with Aweber? So Carl, this software is not required to be integrated with Aweber because emails are not required. Okay, and if you want to integrate both in one, then I'm sorry, but then it would not really happen because this works altogether in a different manner. So Carl, this works mostly towards the browser notifications which we have. This is not done through email. This is completely a different ballgame altogether. It's not email marketing at all. So email is all now. Email, though email is not redundant, email could still generate you extreme, healthy amount of profits. But all I'm saying is, why leave another marketing angle? So why leave another marketing angle altogether if you could have more sales, more revenue? Okay, that's what it all together means. So to get subscribers, should we do email marketing, right? Not really required. So you could have a pop-up on your website and people could subscribe right there. You need not do email marketing to get more subscribers. All right, so a couple of questions taken care of right now. I hope this is right now, answering a couple of questions would help you. Let's go back now. So guys, now this was the very first part of it altogether. Now let me show you one of the, go ahead and show you this particular thing right away. So guys, now this particular software. Okay, so first of all, I would like to say, who would like to increase their sales? Give me a yes if you would like to increase your sales, if you would like to increase your revenue. Give me a yes into the chat box. Give me a yes if you want to increase your sales, if you want to increase your revenue with one other this revolutionary tech. Give me a yes if you really want to go ahead and integrate this into your business. So just give me a yes into the chat box. Okay, great. Yes, 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 yes. Lots of yes right now. Fantastic. Okay. So boom, here we goes. All right. Lots of race right now. Great, amazing. Can I have several different notification lists set up on the same website? Example, people who page versus people that wanted to notifications that are offered page to. Yes, you could have it. Yes, you would have funnels, I guess. Yes, what you could do is you could, it's just a code which you have to paste. You could paste it only in specific pages. Yes, that would work that way, 100%. All right, so people are saying yes altogether. Great, amazing. So guys, this is one of the greatest software which is there. Now let me show you one great offer for today's webinar. So this is only exclusive to today's webinar actually. So now if you go ahead and see, something which is push response direct website. If you directly go to push response website, let me just share my screen with you right now. Let me share it with you.
Google, Apple, and Firefox released new technology.
So guys, now this is a push response offer, basic offer right now. Okay, so this is one of the basic offer. I've been actually, beta testing this software for quite long. And after beta testing only, I always go ahead and promote something. So now look at this push response is a revolutionary. You could also find my, testimonial on the page because I've been using it for quite frequently and people know me in the group. I've been sharing case studies with them, how I've been able to generate webinar registrations. I use this to generate webinar registrations for this webinar itself as well. Okay, so now when you talk about this, so this is actually being offered right now at a monthly cost of $37 per month, or a yearly cost of $97 per year, or a lifetime account which they're offering for $197. Okay, but okay, so I have what I have with you at hand is I have an offer right now. So I've got a webinar special offer for you, and I've got a discount coupon code if you buy it through this particular link. Right now it says click here to get instant access. There's a link right now on my website, and this would expire within 13 hours. Okay, so there is a $140 off coupon code right now which you could use, and you could get the lifetime account only for $57. You could get the web, all of it. Unlimited list, unlimited messages, unlimited follow-up sequences. You could have and use it as an kind of an agency built-in software because you could offer it to clients. You could do literally a lot of stuff with this. Just imagine the power of emails, and this is the next email. Person doesn't have to share that information, nothing altogether, and he still will make everything, every profit. Everything is there. He could send the people to something which is called as their to affiliate marketing places. Okay, so if you're promoting an affiliate product, you could send in there. If you're promoting your own website or your own funnels, you could send the visitors to your own funnels. Okay, so that's something which will work out for you, right? So guys, now $57 all for the software. Give me a yes if you want this software right now for this particular discounted price. Give me a yes if you want this software for this discounted price. Give me a yes into the chat box, guys. This is extremely powerful, new tech altogether. It's going to rock and roll your business altogether because it is not requiring to have any information shared from the users. People do not have to share their information. It's just one click, boom, boom, and done. That's how powerful it is. And today, only this is going to only last for 13 hours, and within 13 hours this discount coupon code would actually expire. So you need to give me a yes right now if you really get this out. Okay, give me a yes right now, guys, if you really want to go ahead and get this software. So at a discounted price. This works for what sort of business? This works for every sort of business. You may be a real estate agent. If you have a website, this works for you guys. If you have a website, this works for everybody. So I'm sharing my link to everybody right now into the chat box. You could go ahead and you could take that link into the chat box, and it would be right there with you. So it says, I don't have credit card limit in my card. How about net banking? Moving that would be a little difficult, I would say, because net banking, I guess net banking would not work. PayPal would work with that, and you could borrow somebody else's card, and you could take it. It's not a very hectic amount. So now somebody's saying a little costly. So how is this little costly? Because in email softwares like Aweber or GetResponse, you get to end up paying $19 per month, and this is a lifetime account for $57. I guess you're getting it at damn cheap rate. Okay, and it does all the work similar to email, and people will have more eyeballs here because this is a notification which is appearing, guys. This is a notification. Understand, it's not something like an email which falls into their spam folder or into their promotions tab. This is directly into their face. Just ask yourself how many times you end up clicking a notification when you are on mobile, and whenever a notification comes from WhatsApp or maybe somewhere else, maybe Facebook. Just tell me how many times you have actually seen yourself clicking on those notifications. Ask yourself. This is not email, guys. This is not at all email. This is something very, very different. Okay. So, all right. So now I am a digital marketeer. I wanted traffic to my website. Will this work? Absolutely. So again, just like email, it works in a similar manner. You cannot get direct traffic to this, but if people actually subscribe to you, you could get a retention rate high. People could come back again and again to you, and you could send them notifications. You could resell them things. So it's just like customer lifetime value. The same concept comes into picture because of this. All right, so that's what it is all about. Okay, so a couple of more questions. Can you tell us about the OTOs and upgrades available to do that? Sure. Now, another thing which I wanted to tell you is really the power of something which is called as okay. So something which is actually called as bots. Okay. Okay, bots. Is there any free trial? Not really. Free trial is not there. Are the developers working on iOS integration? Any idea when? Hard to tell, buddy, because iOS as a framework, they're not opening their framework to third-party notifications. So that's the challenge right now. We do have Mac OS covered in this. Okay, if somebody's using a Mac, then definitely notifications would be sent. But if somebody's using mobile iOS, it's not really going to happen that. Okay, so it's not really possible yet because iOS has not opened those kinds of things. Now, another thing which I would like to showcase it to you guys, so to make it more powerful, is something called as bots. Something called as bots, okay, and also something which is called as Facebook notification. So very first thing which I would ask you, how many of you use Facebook? Give me a yes if you use Facebook. Give me a yes if you use actually Facebook. I would like to know that. How many of you actually use Facebook? All right, so let's just say yes. People are saying yes all together. Okay, so everybody's using almost Facebook. That's great. Now, when you talk about Facebook, guys, let me show you something which is more powerful now. So I also use Facebook, and when you talk about this Facebook, okay, so there is also something called as Facebook notifications. It's a pro upgrade to this. And you could send people notifications in their Facebook. Okay, in their Facebook. I would not really say that this is a compulsive option which you have to do it or take it, but then I would definitely say if you really want to see more power to you, then you could definitely go and get inside people's Facebook. So what I would like you to do is right now, go ahead and I'm going to share a link with you right now. Okay, and you could go ahead and click on that, and you could easily go ahead and subscribe to me on Facebook. Okay, let me just go ahead and share this link with you. So guys, I've shared that link right now with people. So you could go and click that, and immediately it will ask you your information. okay, your Facebook information. So by clicking on this link right now, you would be able to subscribe to my Facebook notification list. Facebook notification list. Okay, that's the second one which we have right now. Okay, so you would have links for it. You could place it in your email. You could place it in a banner. You could place it anywhere, and you could get people to subscribe to this list. So guys, give me a yes once you have actually gone ahead and subscribe to my Facebook list. So I would wait for your answers. Give me a yes once you have actually gone ahead and subscribe to my Facebook notifications. Yes, so people have started subscribing. Great. So now we're getting people to subscribe. So guys, let me know once you see. Go ahead and say, I don't see the FB link. Carl, here you go. I'm so sorry you didn't get the subscriber link. Here you go. So that's what you have as a link right now. So you could go ahead and subscribe. The Facebook link does not show up. Here we go. So for people whose Facebook link is not showing up, I'm just sharing it with you. Just give me a say Facebook link, and I'll shoot it to you into the chat box. Give me a link says a Facebook or Facebook link. I'll shoot it into your chat box, and give me a yes once you actually go ahead and see this into action. Give me a yes once you have subscribed it, so that I could know. Okay, all you have to say is okay, and your information would be right here with me, and you'll see it right there. So, all right, okay, so people have their things right now. Here we go. FB link is right here. So guys, it's like real crazy right now, which you're going to see the power right now as well. So sending notifications to people right inside the chat box. Okay, right inside the chat box. Can you believe that? That's going to be really crazy, real crazy. Okay, so let's just go. So for people who have subscribed it, that's great. And for people who have not subscribed it, that's also fine, because I'm going to show you live how it is going to happen. Okay. So I'm going to show you live right now in my Facebook notifications. I'm going to show you live right now what's going to really happen. Okay. So let me just get back to you, and let me show you my screen right now. Let me get back to my Facebook account, and let me share my screen. Here we go. So guys, now I've shared my Facebook screen with you, and let me show you how I'm going to go ahead and drive traffic from Facebook now altogether. Okay. So from Facebook, it's going to be real crazy. Amazing stuff which I'm going to show you right now, because it's a new tech, super amazing tech, I must say. All right, and a couple of people can't say the link, so I'm just sharing a link right now to people so that people could actually go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so guys, I hope I've shared the link with you. So here you go. So most of you have the link right now, and if you do a little bit of move down a little bit, you'll see the broadcast link right there. Okay, so I've shared the link right now with you. Okay, so let's just go into a notification. I'm going to send the same notification which I sent to live webinar notification was there. So let's send a new notification right now to people who are into Facebook, and I'm going to say we are live right now on Facebook, and everybody, we're rocking it off. Okay, so let's just go into an app icon. I'm going to just say rocking. It's Facebook webinar invite follow-up. Okay, let's just say I want to go ahead and invite more people, and let's just say I'm rocking live on webinar. Come join me. And now I'm going to say, so we are sharing the world of internet marketing with push notifications. So you need to say this, you marketer, you need to say this in action. And now I'm going to use the link right now. so that people could come and join me right now. So okay, so let's just use the link to gm dot. Okay, so that's there, and now I'm going to select my Facebook list altogether, and this is my Facebook list. I'm going to say create. Okay, now I'm going to show you live right now what happens as soon as I mention. It's going to go to everybody who's subscribed to my Facebook, and people will actually come back. So I could do all such things, like I could schedule, I could repeat, I could have a lifetime of this notification. So I could have all the stuff, and I could say send notification right now. Okay, now look this. As soon as I send notification, now look at this. What happens? Now on my Facebook screen, if you could see this notification right now, we are steering the world of internet marketing with push notifications. Okay, so marketer, you need to see this in action, right? So if you could see right here, that's the notification, and it actually comes right here. It actually comes right here, okay? And now if I click on this notification, if I'm going to click on this notification, it is going to take me back. It is going to take me back to that URL altogether where this push notifications is going right now. Okay, and it's running right now. People could register, and they could come ahead and they could join me on this webinar. So whatever link I send them to, it's as simple as that. It's going directly into the Facebook part of their notification. All right, so right into the Facebook, guys, right into the Facebook. So that's really, really crazy. Now just imagine the power of this, with everybody. So how many users are there on Facebook? Just imagine that. Okay, that's crazy amount of users. So guys, now having shown you this, so guys, having shown you this right now, so give me a yes if you feel that this is powerful. Just write powerful. Just write powerful if you feel that with approximately, you could say how many people are there on Facebook. I don't really know how much billion users Facebook has, and just imagine the scope here. People use Facebook like crazy, right? It's one of the most used social network altogether. So guys, give me a word called powerful. Say powerful if you really like this. Say powerful if you really like this. Say powerful into the chat box if you say you really love this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Amazing. So yeah, everybody's saying powerful, very powerful right away. Okay, and people are saying they love this a lot. They love this. They actually like this the most. All right, so guys, this is definitely amazing because it's coming right inside the Facebook, right onto user's face, and people can go ahead and people can actually click on that and they could come back. All right. So I hope you really enjoyed this one. So guys, that's the second one which I had in my list. So now tell me who wants a discount coupon for this? Who wants a discount coupon for this? Because this is selling somewhere around. Right now. $97. Who wants a discount coupon? Do you want this? This is an OTO number 1. This is an upsell to the first product which I showed it to you. Very powerful again. The first one as well. Give me a 1 into the chat box if you want a discount. I'm going to share a discount with you right now. Okay. So this is going to be a very special discount. Okay, which I'm giving you right now. $30 discount. This is going to be $30 discount on $97, and you could buy this for only $67. Give me a 1 into the chat box if you want a coupon code. So so I'm going to shoot out the private messages to everybody whosoever is going to save 1. Okay. Give me a 1 into the chat box if you want a discount coupon for this. Okay, so guys, this will give you a $30 discount. This will give you a $30 discount. I've already I'm already sending the messages to you. Just look for your messages. You already have it right there. Okay. When this will expire? So guys, this will expire today itself. Okay, this is going to expire today itself. Okay. So this is only exclusive for today, guys. It's hardly going to be 12 hours, and it's going to expire very soon. Okay, so what I've done is I've shared the discount. I'll share discount coupon right there into that part here as well. Discount. So I'm sharing it in my Excel sheet as well. So right now for people launch special, that's a discount code right there. Okay. So guys, but this will only work if you go through my link. So I've negotiated a deal with these guys, and I've got them into loop And now what is happening is they give me a bulk discount. So because I told them that I'm doing a webinar and I'm a powerful user for their app, so they said it's okay, you could do that. Okay, so I've given a discount coupon code right now to you. It's right there into the both the places. You could either go into your part to I didn't get a FB coupon, dent. So got the discount code. Thanks. So a couple of people are saying, here we go. So Carl, that's your discount code. So let me try it out in a public chat. So guys, that's a discount code right now. Okay. So this is going to be only applicable for today. If you want, you could grab this there. Okay, so you could also go into your sheet, which is Google Docs sheet, and I've copied the discount code for OTO right there. Okay, I've copied the discount code for OTO right there. Okay, so you could go discount code for, this is for OTO and valid only for today. All right, so that's I've shared it in the Google Docs as well. I've shared it in the Google Docs as well. All right, so that's the second thing. Now, so guys, who wants to see more power? So guys, who wants more power? Say more, say power. Say power if you want to see more powerful stuff. This is going to be blowing away your mind away. This is going to be the third most powerful. This is the last thing which I'm going to showcase today. And so it's like extremely powerful, guys. Give me more, give me a power as into the chat box if you want to see more power to your marketing. Amazing marketing power. Okay, in your hands. Now this is going to blow away your mind because this is going to work on mobile. This is going to work on mobile and desktop both. Okay, so if you want more powers, give me a power word into the chat box, and you're going to see this right there. Give me a power word into the chat box. So people are saying, what's there is more? Yeah, there's one more. There's just last one. Okay, so guys, the last one right now here is called bots. It's called bots. Okay, so let me just go ahead and stop my screen and share my camera with you. Yeah, it's called bots. Facebook bots. Okay, that's amazing power for bots. Now, Facebook bots is a fourth OTO in this sequence. There are other OTOs as well. There's a Skype bot. There's a Telegram bot. There's a Kick bot. There is a Facebook bot. But I recommend only going for Facebook bot. But because others are not really that powerful. They are powerful, but then people tend to use more Facebook than any other thing. Okay, Skype maximum if you want to go ahead and use that. So let me show you what this bot is all about. Okay, so guys, so let me just go ahead and talk about this bot. And so guys, I want you to open your documents right now. Which documents I'm talking about? So open your same documents, guys, which you just saw, which is your for Google Sheet. So open your Google Sheet. Let me copy that right there. Open your Google Sheet right now. I want you to open your Google Sheet. I'm going to copy a little URL there too for you to see it into action. Open your Google Sheets. Okay, and I'm going to copy one little URL right now, which is going to be from CNN to see bots in action. It's right here, guys. I can click this URL. So click on this URL, which is http m.me/CNN. Let me just go ahead and share my screen as well with you. You could type it directly as well if you want. Okay. So this is m.me/CNN. Just go ahead and type this in your browser. Go ahead and type this into your browser. Let me show you it as well. I'm going to do this the same thing right away. I'm going to type this. You see this now, what is going to happen? Amazing stuff. I'm going to open this. This is a CNN bot, guys. This is a CNN bot. Okay. It takes you to the messenger. It's a short link, which can be produced, and it will take you to the messenger right now. It will take you to the messenger right now. Okay, it takes you to the messenger right now, guys. So you see on my screen for people who are not following there, you could see on my screen. Now what I'm going to do is, like, guys, look at this. I'm going to say hi to CNN. I'm going to say hi to CNN right now. Okay, so all I'm going to say is, I'm going to say hi. And now what is going to happen is, this is a bot, guys. Look at this. Hi there. Let's get started. Pick an option below to get going. Pick an option below to get going, it says. And now what I could do is I could pick one of the options. Top stories, stories for you, ask CNN and whatnot. I could say top stories right now, let's say. And now what happens, this bot actually gives me some stories. This actually gives me some stories. 100 killed in Ecuador earthquake. Okay, and it says Brazil lawmakers vote for impeachment of press. So it's giving me information, and I could actually go ahead and say read story, and I would be able to read story altogether. I could actually go ahead and read this story. So guys, this is guys all automated. Just imagine what you could do with this. Okay, so that's one part of the story. And now let's just say I want to say stories for you. Please give me stories for me, customized for me. I want stories for me. Now look at this. I'm mostly towards tech. I'm really a tech nerd, so it gives me altogether a tech information, mostly tech or terrorism, which is one of my other interests. Okay, so now Star Wars or tech, these guys are giving us all notifications. Let's say ask CNN. I want to ask CNN something. It's going to ask, say a topic, and it would say things about it. So let's say India, or let's say IPL. Maybe let's say IPL. IPL is cricket league which is going on right now. Look at this IPL now. People, it's throwing stuff at me right now. Okay, it's not just this, guys. Many times, what this does is it actually offers me, it would not just be this only. So it also has the power. Okay, it is also having a power that it could send notifications to me. Now, once I subscribe, once I just open this URL, I automatically subscribe to this particular bot. Bot means something which is a robot and is smart and gives you intelligent suggestions. But this bot is not just bot, it is going to give you much more than that. What is going to happen is after you subscribe, you can actually send notifications. You could send notifications right then and there to people. Okay, you could send notifications to people altogether. And when I say notifications, like people, you could send just like you have a broadcast list for normal messenger, which you now take normal broadcast list. You could send broadcast. Similarly, you could send broadcast here as well. Okay, whatever broadcast you want to send actually, and all the person had to do was just click on the link to subscribe. Okay, and then he would be a subscriber forever for you. So guys, just imagine the power. Just imagine the power. What you could do. You could also have sequences built in. You could also have just like autoresponder sequences built in with this. So guys, give me a one or give me a yes into the chat box if you like this. Give me a yes into the chat box if you actually like this. This FB thing, is it legal as per FB? It is FB. It is 100% legal because this was recently launched on F8. I don't know if you know about F8. So F8 is a Facebook developer conference, and they recently made bots public. They made public. I mean, they made this announcement that now bots can be used. All right. So now these things. So basically, it's one thing which is Messenger, and people can subscribe there just like people subscribe to your channel or like your Facebook page, and then you could send them broadcasts. You could send them autoresponders, or you could have programmable messages which are pre-programmed, and based on certain keywords, those messages would be given to them right away. For example, now I've built a complete digital marketing library, and somebody says, hey, I want more information on content marketing. I could suggest content marketing articles to them. Okay. So guys, some of the people are not understanding the purpose or use of this. So let me be very, it's a scene. What is the use? Point number one. So use this. People can subscribe, and you could send them notifications. Okay, that's the use. That's number one. What kind of notifications? You could send them broadcasts, you could send them autoresponders, or you could send them programmable messages. So you could build a library, and you could send them messages. Okay, so it's all about, so for few people don't understand the benefits of bot. So guys, benefits of bot is all about one simple thing, that you could go ahead and you could use this bot to communicate with people on mobile devices. So this is like giving you the power to send messages on WhatsApp. So what if you have a power kind of a real WhatsApp messenger, I mean kind of a WhatsApp software which lets you send say notifications on WhatsApp to people, just like you do broadcast, which you can only do to your people who are contacts saved in your mobile. Just imagine, you sending messages to people on WhatsApp, people who have not even in your mobile list, but they have subscribed to your channel. You're sending them notifications. You're sending them autoresponder messages. So that's what this bot is all about. So bot is nothing. Bot is actually a software which lets you send notifications. That's what a bot is. Okay, that's what really a bot is. So guys, what's it? So who wants this now? So guys, this is you will have this in audio as well. You would have this in audio as well. Okay. So now all what you have to do is you could go ahead and now place your order right away, because today is the last day to place that order. You could see the counter is running. It's hardly 13 hours left, and within 13 hours, everything would go away. The discounts would go away actually. So guys, I'm sharing the link again with you right now into the into my right here. So you could go to this link right now and you could make a purchase. Okay, and you could have all the things. My suggestion would be like bots are really powerful. Facebook notification is really powerful, and the front end offer is amazing, really amazing, because it lets you do unlimited things without really having a recurring cost. Okay, so you have a discount coupon code as well, but will only work through this link if you go through the link. All right, that's how it is going to work like. So there is a discount code for the bot. There's no discount code for the bot because it's in actually pre-launch. So you would be able to get it at $47 only. So discount will bot will only be available at literally $47. So there is no discount code required for that. It's very cheap. So it's already in a discounted phase. There is $50 discount on bot automatically. So guys, these are 3 different things which you could go. So give me a yes right now if you. So would you like to buy this software, guys? Give me a yes right now. So give me a yes right now if you would like to buy this software. Give me a yes into the chat box if you want to buy at least the front end, or maybe the Facebook, maybe one of it. Okay, so front end is compulsory. Actually, you cannot go ahead and skip the front end offer, which is the one notifications which I showed you. I love them the most, actually, to be very honest. And the remaining is right here at your end. So guys, this is the link right now. You could go ahead and you could make a purchase right from there, and you would be able to do everything which I showcased you right now into the chat box. Okay. So guys, you could go ahead and have it right there. The chat box is there. Okay. All right. So thank you for such a wonderful information. Great. Yes. All right. Great. So Carl, you could get it right now, and it's going to be really helpful. I'm pretty sure about it, because this is helping me turn around things at my marketing level, and I'm pretty sure you could implement it in your business and you could get a lot of benefit out of it. So guys, so a couple of people are saying I'll be buying front end and the Facebook, not sure about the bot yet. Great, so not a problem. So but I prefer definitely bot. Bot is going to be released on 26th of April, I believe, and I would say that it's pretty crazy. You should definitely go for. I would recommend bot. It's all your wish if you don't want to go for bot, but it's definitely very powerful. So so guys, give me or give me a nice little testimonial if you like this particular webinar. I've shown you all the new technologies which has come out in recent past. It's been very fresh into the market. Not much people are using it. I'm pretty sure you're going to break the records. Okay, you're going to break the records. How do I become an affiliate? So you could contact me on my email ID, Carl, and if you want to promote this, and I'll let you be an affiliate for this. So guys, give me a little testimonial. How did you like the webinar what we discussed today? Did you enjoy it? So give me just let me know if you really enjoyed this particular webinar. Give me a little bit of cameos if you really enjoyed this. So if you could write something for it, I would really appreciate that. It kind of helps me to keep going, keep sharing value, keep sharing more information. Super cool, great info, cutting edge, great. So now we've got a couple of people commenting right now. Thank you so much, most valuable information. Please conduct so many webinars like this. I would keep on conducting these webinars. I'm trying to make sure that I get back every Monday. So I would be possibly getting back every Monday. So let's hope that we're able to do much bigger things by combining your knowledge and my knowledge together, and we go and achieve something big in our business. That's the ultimate objective. All right, great. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for today's webinar. So who's buying it right now? Give me a one into the chat box. Who's buying it right now? Who's buying the bot right now? Not just bot, but who's buying these softwares right now and implementing in your business? Give me a yes, I am implementing this in my business right now. Okay, give me a yes if you're implementing this into your business and we're going to achieve heights now. Because knowledge without implementation is of no use. Okay, knowledge without implementation is of no use. So guys, great. Okay, yes, Carl says yes, Karan says one, great. So guys, amazing. So that's the spirit. Go ahead and disrupt the business of businesses, and make sure you actually get to the top. Great, amazing. Okay. All right, so great, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed the webinar. I'll make sure I have the webinar, replay available to people. Okay, so people could actually go ahead and get the replays, and they could see all the new text which is available, and people could actually go ahead and hack into it. So thank you so much for joining me. Have great fun and rock on into your businesses. Have fun. Bye-bye. Take care. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Implement it into your business, all right? Please implement. Bye-bye.